Rushing here with www.abbeyathletics.com, your site for stats, standings, stories, and more. As you can tell, we are here at Abbey Yard this afternoon as the baseball team is gearing up for the season opener against Catawba College on January 31st. Here with me is the head coach of the Crusaders, Chris Anderson. Coach, I want to thank you so much for your time. 2015 is here. It's your second year at the helm of the Crusaders. Give me a brief overview of what you feel are some of the positives coming into this season.
Well, we've got a good group of returners here this year. I'm really excited about guys like Anthony Domino, Weston Clark, names that are familiar to all of us, Levi Lorenzo Wright, Connor Paulwasser, guys like that. And on the mound, I think we're excited about some improvements that we've made. Guys with Tyler Burns, Matt Davenport, guys that you would recognize their names, Robert Taft, Brandon O'Sullivan, and we've also got a really, what I feel like is a really good class.
At this stage with this particular club, how important is it to be very early on in the year having this sort of leadership and experience on the field come opening day?
It's huge. I mean, you know, when you play a schedule like we're playing, you know, we're going to Catawba this weekend, which for the radio listeners that are out there, it's a team in the top 25 preseason in most polls, a team that probably would have been in a regional championship. They've got experience too, and matching experience with experience is huge. I think the other thing that just comes to mind immediately is the understanding that we can help the younger ones develop, know how to prepare for our season to start.
Well, when it comes to developing new talent and newcomers that are on board here, kind of give us an idea of what the newer class of players for the Crusaders look like coming in to 2015.
Well, we've got a nice mixture of freshmen. We've got a nice mixture of freshmen and transfers as well. So we've got a couple junior college kids. We've got a couple four-year transfers along with a nice group of freshmen and guys that you might see early on. Harry Ferguson, a guy from community college. Nick Nunziato from New Haven, Josh Genthi, transfer from Coastal Carolina. We've also got some pitchers that I think, well, Harry's also a right-handed pitcher as well. But also some of our freshmen, I think, we look at a lot of these guys and seeing what the future holds for them and what could happen.
How difficult is it as you start a season on the final day of January and go through the first month of the year? How difficult is it to play baseball in a less than baseball typical setting and at the same time build momentum toward the warmer months of the year, knowing that this year in 50 games you're going to blow through that in 2.5, 3 months?
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, I wish I had a playbook for you. We're trying to get out here and do our very best. I mean, you can see it's obviously a little bit of a brisk day out here today, and the weather hasn't necessarily been kind to us throughout the month of January. So it's been a little bit of creativity in terms of practice and strength and conditioning and all that kind of stuff to get us ready to go. But I think what we're trying to do is we're not only looking for the first game, we're looking also towards the course of the season. We start conference at Emmanuel, the third weekend of our season, and to me it seems like that's about the time hopefully when we're going to use those 2 weeks to prepare and practice and hopefully get ourselves more prepared to play.
If you could summarize for me what some of the goals and aspirations of the 2015 club are, what would they look like for this year?
I think, I know this is going to sound cliche, but we want to get better at everything. I think that's something that we continue to try to strive for. I think we want to continue to develop our players throughout the course of the year, so we're not feeling comfortable with where we're at any point in time. I don't really like to put wins and loss goals on our team, but in the same sentence, I mean, I know everybody here. Our players are, our goal is to always try to compete for a conference championship and go into a regional, and hope we have the best of luck.
Well, Coach, I certainly want to wish you the best of luck on the 2015 season. We'll have all of it here on abbeyathletics.com for you to take a look at as the Crusaders' home for stats, standing, stories, and more. www.abbeyathletics.com. For the Crusaders, this is Brian Rushing.